Kesaksian aktor Kristen Australia tentang kebetulan yang ajaib. Nathaniel Buzolik adalah seorang Kristen sejati pendukung Israel. Ia telah ke Israel 26 kali hingga November 2023 saja. Nathaniel dikenal karena membela Israel di media sosialnya, dan ia terpilih sebagai orang non-Yahudi yang menyalakan obor pada hari kemerdekaan Israel pada tahun 2024. Simak kesaksiannya yang menguatkan iman ini.
I just witnessed the God of Israel's love for those who call on his name. Now, I'm recording this in my hotel room in Tel Aviv, and these events just transpired over the last 12 hours. Now, I'm a Christian. I believe that Yeshua is the Messiah, and I have no doubt in that. But I also deeply believe that the Jewish people are a central character in God's revelation of his deep and profound love. And how does God reveal his love? But through a people, for a people. For the past 15 months, I have advocated and defended not only the state of Israel, but the Jewish identity all over the world. I've poured out everything, even at a cost to myself. And this morning I woke up in the lowest place I've ever felt in my entire life. I felt hopeless. Now, today is a particularly hard day because today the nation buried Kafia, Ariel, and Shari Bibas. And you can feel the weight of mourning over this nation. Yeah, I'm tired, and I was sad, and I was alone. And I said to my mom, I just feel helpless. As if I was a prisoner in my own mind, being attacked by my own thoughts, and the enemies who want to subdue me and suppress me. Yeah, eventually I forced myself to leave the hotel and I went for a walk. Decided to get on a scooter and I just started to ride. I had no destination, no purpose, no plan. I was just aimlessly riding in an effort to stop myself from thinking. As I'm riding through the streets of Tel Aviv on this scooter, I said to God, why am I doing this? There's no point. There's no plan. I might as well just go back into my hotel, get back into bed and just call this day a failure. So as I'm making my way back, I cross the street on my scooter and I see a familiar face across the road. But not just any face. A face that I have wanted to meet since arriving in Israel. In fact, I've reached out to all of my contacts and my connections, asking if there's any way possible that I can meet this person. And the response has been the same. No, not right now. We can't make it happen. And there she was, standing directly in front of me. And I said to her, Agam. She said, Nate. And she recognized who I was, and I knew who she was, and I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. You can even go on my social media right now, and you can see the post that I made about her when she was set free from Hamas captivity. I said, I want to meet this girl one day and shake her hand and thank her for what she's done. No one could organize this for me. And yet, in my lowest and darkest moment, the God of Israel coordinated my steps in my pain for me to come face to face with the one person I wanted to meet who could shake me out of my own mind and put me back on the narrow path. She's incredible, and we got to sit and we shared a meal together and we spoke, and she told me some incredible things about her time in Hamas captivity, how she remained faithful to her belief and her trust in Hashem. She was able to secure herself a siddur, a Jewish prayer book. She continued to fast on the allocated days. Despite being in Hamas captivity, she never gave up or let go of her faith. She reminds me of Daniel in Babylon, refusing to bend the knee. After she was released, in the helicopter ride home, she sent a message to the nation of Israel, and her words were simple. In faith I chose, and in faith I returned. And it was powerful. I looked at this girl, and I saw so much strength in her faith. Agam said something to me that I still can't quite believe. She said, I saw your face while I was captive in Gaza. And I said, how? And she went on to explain how she had come across a discarded newsletter that must have been left behind by IDF troops. And in this specific newsletter, there was an article and a picture of me talking about my advocacy for the nation of Israel and the Jewish people, and a call for the release of the Israeli hostages. And she said when she saw things like this, it gave her and her fellow captives strength to carry on. Wow. To think that God was able to get my voice to captives in Gaza. Wow. And what's more unbelievable, in my darkest moment, Hashem knew exactly who I needed to meet and what corner of street that I had to get to at a specific time to come face to face with the one person who could instantly bring me out of my own prison. Agam Berger, I'm so grateful I got to meet you. And I thank Hashem that he guides our steps even when we don't know where we're walking. What did I learn? I learned that God is sovereign. You may think there is no hope and helplessness, but I know exactly what you need in this moment of time to put you back on the path. In faith I chose, and in faith I returned. Israel, we live to fight another day, and we will fight another day, but we will fight with faith in the God of Israel. You know what stands out in my mind right now? 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 13. When we are faithless, he is faithful, because he cannot deny himself. Thank you, God.
I'm Israel Hai, bangsa Israel hidup. Salam damai dari Fakta Israel.